And going back to the top story we are discussing here on NewsHour, the ongoing visit by Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba. My colleague Amritpal Singh joins us more from New Delhi. Amrit, what will the Ukrainian minister be discussing with his Indian interlocutors?
Ramesh, the Ukrainian minister is primarily here to push for India's participation in a peace conference that Switzerland is organizing in the coming months. In fact, President Zelensky had spoken to Prime Minister Modi when they spoke on the 20th of March, seeking India's support and participation in this peace conference, which is primarily is being organized to look at, one, the peace process with Russia, and second, the reconstruction of a post-war Ukraine. He would be seeking Indian investments. He's meeting he's of course meeting Dr. Jaishankar, the foreign minister, but he's also meeting the Deputy National Security Advisor. He's meeting the Indian business community, primarily looking at, seeking investments for reconstruction and getting the trade back on track. There is also a meeting of the Intergovernmental Commission on Cooperation, which hasn't taken place since 2018. So this would be his engagement with his Indian interlocutors, Ramesh.
Also, Amrit, we are told that this is, as you mentioned there, the first visit by a Ukrainian foreign minister to India in about 7 years, and also the first since the start of the Ukraine-Russia conflict. How would you describe India-Ukraine relations over the past few years?
Well, India has a very friendly relationship with Ukraine since they established diplomatic ties in 1992, after it broke away from the Soviet Union after the disintegration of the Soviet Union in 1991. So they've had friendly relations. The trade at its peak was way above $3 billion, though after the war it came down and currently stands at about $2 billion to $2.5 billion. Both imports and exports have come down, but there is a robust cooperation in the fields of science and technology, even in the space sector, pharmaceuticals. A lot of Indian students study there. About 18,000 Indian students study in Ukraine, primarily doing, enrolling in medical courses. So IT, high tech, pharmaceuticals, agricultural exports. So there is a robust trade. To the Indian community, there is pretty small, about 1,000 odd Indian community, apart from the students I'm talking. They are primarily IT professionals or business professionals representing companies there. But it is a friendly relationship, and that has been that's evident in the humanitarian assistance that India has provided to them since the war broke out. About 15 consignments of humanitarian assistance has been provided to them. 9 Foreign Office consultations have taken place. There are efforts afoot to see how India can support the peace process. So I would say it's a rather friendly relationship.
All right, we'll leave it at that. Amritpal Singh in New Delhi. Thank you for now. Appreciate